Okay. Does it draw twice as much bitrate, by the way? Is that something I didn't think about? And why do I think it... I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Out of recommended for Twitch. Well, I think it should be better because this is unwatchable, isn't it?
So, looking at the preseason change.
Out of recommended for Twitch. Out of recommended for Twitch. Oh wait, I just realized. That's not true. I think it should be better because this is unwatchable, isn't it?
So, looking at the preseason change.
Out of recommended. YouTube has a pretty long delay. Twitch. Out of recommended for Twitch. Oh wait, I just realized. That's not true. I think it should be better because this is unwatchable, isn't it?
So,
isn't it?
So, looking at the preseason change.
Out of recommended. YouTube has a pretty long delay. Twitch. Out of recommended for Twitch. Realized. That's not true. I think that. Okay, so VTF, are you here? Are you watching the stream as well? Can you tell me if the stream is watchable at all? It's unwatchable, isn't it?
So,
isn't it?
So, looking at the preseason change.
I don't think it is, right? It's not watchable. I don't think exactly know why. I think encoding overloaded. Yeah, it absolutely is overloaded. Okay, so I'm typing, hop in, jump in, creating video gaming content. Okay, let's look at it. How bad is it? Hop in, jump in, creating video gaming content. Okay, let's look at it. How bad is it? Hop in, jump in. I mean, actually, I don't need to type. I could just say that I'm streaming to YouTube as well at the same time, so I'm trying to look at both. Just say that I'm streaming to YouTube as well at the same time, so I'm trying to look at both. Just say that I'm streaming to YouTube as well at the same time, so I'm trying to look at both. Say that I'm streaming to YouTube as well at the same time, so I'm trying to look at both. Same time, so I'm trying to look at both. Okay. So my CPU is running at 70% and my GPU is running at 35-ish. I think this is the best setting I can get to. So my CPU is running at 70% and my at least I have good audio quality, I believe. Unless Discord messed up my settings, my audio should be really good. Discord has this tendency of when you log into it, it overwrites your Windows audio, which is a bit hilarious to be fair. Yeah, I'm just alt-tabbing and looking for Twitch Frozen. Yeah, what I'm gonna do
is, for me, by the way, Twitch works perfectly fine, interestingly enough. For me, Twitch works. So everything seems to be working. I believe what I'm gonna do, what is OBS telling me? OBS is telling me I haven't dropped frames. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a quick match. Can I type here? Can I type here? Perfect. So this means that I do not need to have Google Chrome open, if I understand this, and I can still see your chat, which is a really good improvement for OBS. And now I'm just gonna get into game, test how things work. Do you wanna join? Do you play League at all? Or not? Okay. You were removed from the party. Cool. Well, some things don't change. Riot is still bugged. And I'm just gonna track my things. Okay, what's up with you, WTF? Dude, last time I saw your name, I'm finished with university. I have a degree now. Last time I saw you, I was in high school, I think. More than 3 years ago. Wow. I've been doing some things on YouTube, and I've gotten really good at League of Legends. So I became a coach, and I'm coaching a kind of low tier German league, Prime League team in Division 4. And I've also reached the Masters 200 LP. So I'm doing quite well in League. And I've been planning on doing some coaching content on YouTube. That's the way to go. And then from there, I just want to be a teacher of sorts on YouTube if possible. But yeah, and what's up with you? Also, I really hope you can hear me, by the way. Ladder climber. Okay, you can hear me, yes. Okay. For the next streams, I am absolutely going to have this delay off. This is definitely more than 20 seconds, and it's hard for me to deal with. If this works, I'm gonna be very happy. Because that means I can stream stuff that otherwise I would need to record and keep on my files, but I don't have enough. Who should I play? Probably just play Seraphine, I don't mind. You are hard stuck, unranked. Video is still frozen on Twitch. Can you refresh it? Because for me, last time I checked, it worked. I can just open it up again and see. It's loading as of right now. I'm probably just picking any champion. Okay, it is not, it is nothing, it's just black at this point. I guess that's what you mean by frozen as well. Might be due to champ suck. Oh, you are so much smarter than I am. That is in fact true, because I don't have... I mean, it's not gonna matter. I get into game in a second, so shouldn't matter. I haven't put up a Windows capture for my champ select window capture, and I'm gonna add that one later. Yeah, it should work. It should work on Twitch now as well. I think it should be fixed. It seems to be decent quality as well so far. 38%. My disk is overloaded. That's the funniest one I've seen. My internet as well is doing its best. Perfect. Let me just click so there's some motion in the game. Yeah, how old are you, by the way? Weren't you the same age as me? 5M. You're 32. Wow, wait, you're much older than I am. I'm 22 now. So, yeah. Actually, I used to have a lot of people here on Twitch before I stopped. Unlucky. Yeah, son. There's a relatively high chance that I just start doing this daily, by the way, out of nowhere. Because I finished university, I have time now, and I'm kind of going all in on coaching and being like an online personality. And if I get to make enough money from coaching itself that I can sustain myself, then this is just the cherry on top to do. And it also helps me get clients. So, yeah. Only thing is I need to alt tab to see the chat, which you'll notice that the frame rate drops when I'm reading your chat. I could put on some music, but that is true. I do need a way to use music. Probably figure that one out with Offer GX, because it loses less of my CPU, and I don't think I care about the RAM. I have plenty. Okay, some minor FPS drops. Still get hit. Unlucky. You've seen people ruining their lives by trying to live off of League. Do you mean real life people, like your friends, or onliners? But yeah, it definitely does happen. It may or may not happen to me as well. Yeah, but are you talking about your real life friends? I mean, streaming alone definitely doesn't pay the bills. It wouldn't do anything for me specifically. I wouldn't have income from it. let me load up Opera GX for some Lo-fi in the background. Onliners trying to become full-time streamer and ditching university for... Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I do have the option of going back to university, but I don't think it would propel me forward in my life. Like, I don't think I would improve or gain a lot from it now. For me, it was just hard enough so that I couldn't do other things in the background, but it wasn't hard enough or prestigious enough so that I would want to do university full-time. Like, it's not a huge university, and I was pretty good at it. I aced everything in my how do you say? Aced the degree. Got perfect stats, but I don't think I would get much more from going to masters unless I were to become a teacher at the university, which sounds fun, to be honest. I would like to become a teacher, but I would prefer to do it online if it's possible. I've read a lot on subjects that I would be interested to make videos on, like philosophy, psychology, ethics, stuff like this. And I feel like I could better use that knowledge I've learned online. That's the idea I have, and I guess video gaming would just be a temporary thing in the beginning, since I'm already good at it. Since I'm already a coach, I might as well. I'd like to make some money off of it. Why not? Long time it is something else. Or for the long run, I plan on focusing less on video games and more on life-related things, even if I YouTube. That is true. But to be fair, I've been enjoying it a lot more since I became a coach and it became a responsibility of mine to do good at it. Because you know, when you take something seriously, you don't really allow yourself to complain as much and stuff like this. Because it's not just for fun anymore. And it, like, I like the feeling of responsibility of it. It feels like I'm doing something worthwhile, as opposed to just having fun, which has never really been enough for me. Like, I would need a competition or something responsibility related to enjoy gaming. You know, in video games, a ranked ladder usually gives you sometimes the false, but at least some sort of hope of achieving something with the game. Like being good at it and that leading somewhere. That's how most competitive games get their players and viewers. It's a promise of fame and being better than others at a specific thing. That's what made me play. And when I coach, it feels like that dream is like fulfilling. It's a good feeling. But right now I have a billion settings to figure out on Twitch and YouTube to be able to do this, because for example I don't know if my YouTube creates VODs or not. So that's a question yet to be answered. that working? Let's try. Let's try and see what happens if I do this. I believe I've limited most of the things. It is a bit loud. FPS seems to be affected by the music. Do you know of any ways to get music that isn't as hard on the computer as opening Google Chrome is? Like, is the play just Spotify? But usually it's copyrighted is my problem with Spotify. So I would have to do audio split, which is probably just more PC intensive. Yeah, maybe the play is just Spotify. My CPU is only at, I mean, it's at 60-ish%, right? To be fair, I don't think that I would prefer to listen to music when I'm hard grinding. It's solo queue. There should be a DMC playlist on YouTube. Yeah, I was just asking if there's one that doesn't cost as much computer power, like processor. Because Google Chrome uses a lot of your processor, I think. RAM mostly, but processor as well. Did get some drop frames there, I believe. Nope, alright. Yeah, no idea, me neither. Myself. Good old twisted tree line. Can you even hear the music, by the way? I believe you can. You should be able to. It's recording my desktop. Just the DMC Fury Loki. Music by Riot Games themselves. That is at least as loud as I am. Okay. I can make myself a bit more loud just now. Yeah, once I make it money, I'm probably gonna invest in a graphics card first, and then from there on, because that's the most replaceable part of my setup, and then from there on, I'll look to have a full PC upgrade so that I can. I mean, mostly it's also for video editing as well, so you can render the videos and stuff at normal speeds. But that's after I already am making money from this. What should I even buy? Probably this. Or yeah, this. GG. One would say GG. My gameplay is playable. It could definitely be better, but this should do fine for now. If my Nord dies, I'll just look at the statistics for the data for my CPU usage, if I can keep the stream. Yeah, good. Are you gonna be TikTok famous? As you guys, you young guys do? Yeah, most likely. Although I dislike TikTok a lot, but it's kind of necessary at this point. It's too easy to gain viewers there compared to Twitch and YouTube. So most likely, yes. If I play like this. because I might not necessarily stream League itself. Maybe a few games, I guess. But I could just stream myself, do like preparations for videos and stuff like this. Hilarious. Okay. Well, this kind of streaming. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. Right, let's look at the utilization of my CPU. Hopefully there's data on it. Resource monitor. What is heavy on my CPU? So it's obviously OBS. For some reason, AMD is running something. Riot client. Microsoft Office, but I don't think it takes up any power. Yeah, so I don't think I can further improve my performance that much. It's bound to be this good. Yeah. Alright, now let's do... Let's create... Can you make a client capture? Yeah, thank you. That's the thing I was gonna say. Let's do that. Resource monitor, task manager. I just think it doesn't seem to be there, by the way. Which I do find hilarious. Maybe I have to make a game capture for it as well. Because the client doesn't show up. Capture method. Windows 10. Nope, it's still not there. Automatic. Capture cursor, multi-adapter compatibility. It's still not there. I remember always having problems with the League when I had to make Windows captures for it. Otherwise, find the same executable. Okay, I found it. GG. Nice, finally made it. This is one of my favorite songs. I made a video with this song, but then I never uploaded it anywhere because I didn't feel like it was good enough. You were able to see Task Manager. Yeah, you were, because I was making the thing. Right, it doesn't show anything, right? Professional streamer, yep. Yeah, I don't think... And then, what am I doing now? Yeah, so I made a concept video with the song explaining the builds more than a year ago. And then I ended up being right. I talked about AP Kaisa a lot. And that it's still playable. And then people figured it out. I don't even believe many item changes happened by then. It was mostly just people realizing its strength and its flexibility in draft. Players who also was interested in getting multi-streaming to work. Let me just check my Google account and see. Are you watching on YouTube or Twitch now? I could probably check. Yeah, you're watching on Twitch. Huh. Okay, this tool is super useful. I mean, I can just show you, right? I just go to window capture, not window capture, display capture. Right, if I want this, I can see your texting from Twitch in my OBS application, which is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And then here, what is it? This sidebar is still confusing for me on Opera GX. It uses less of my computer power, which is the reason why I'm preferring it. But it's annoying on the sidebar. Also don't want my Facebook Messenger leaked. So that wouldn't be very fun. And on my channel, my live is working. And it's funny, whenever I text something in the OBS application here, it also shows up on my YouTube as well, right? Hey YouTube. It should in a second, right? Interesting, it did not, but it's supposed to. I think there's a delay on it, probably. It's gonna show up in a few seconds, I assume. But it says that it's sent here. I just hearted my own stream. GG. Okay, it does work. It was just hidden for some reason. How is the quality here? 1080p. I just hearted my own stream. GG. It does seem to be more pixelated. How is the quality here? Let's mute the stream and so this is my most recent video. I'm hoping it's gonna hit 1,000 views soon, which is nice. It started climbing again recently, and then I'll make a few more, mostly on champions now, and then I mean mostly it's gonna be League of Legends in the beginning before I turn to different topics. So is it just me? I'm doing display capture now. Is it just me, or YouTube seems to be a bit more pixelated? No, actually, yeah, it does. It does. It doesn't. Tough to tell. Maybe they are the same, but I don't know what is causing the pixelation because I am streaming 1080p, and my PC is handling the streaming pretty well now, especially when I'm not in game. So I assume it has something to do with the bitrate. But Twitch does not support above 8,000 bitrate, so I don't think I can play around with that. It's just gonna have to stay this way. Anyway, time to go back to video gaming. Do you know about my YouTube channel, by the way? At all? Or no? You do? Wait, you do know? Also, I'm wondering if I text through OBS, is it gonna show up as me, or is it gonna show up as Restream.io? No, it shows up as my name. Okay. There's some more things to figure out about this. Nice, try and kick. I don't think YouTube is that worth it. I think it is. Let's get back to the music. Diana Sessions, I believe it was. Okay, perfectly landed the 1% value on the music. Do you watch other streamers? Or how do you spend your free time usually? What is it that you do? From time to time. And who are they? Are they also small streamers or some bigger ones? You're more invested in real life. I can understand that. Same here. Many other things that have my attention in real life. Well, I guess except coaching and league. I wouldn't call those real life, I guess. Maybe I would at this point. Good question. Span Renata. And then let's move on to this. Also, can you hear the ambulance in the background? Rather small streamers, only a few big ones. Understandable. Oh, this is probably gonna be very loud. Sorry, I'm not gonna mute it. I'm curious how loud is it, and I want to listen. Listen to it. Listen to it. I'm gonna check the WAD. They coming for you. What time? Real time 16:21. Okay. I just had to make a note for myself.
Are you the hunter?
You need to go. Yeah, you too as well. Have a good one. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the information about the stream. Yeah, I'll tell you when I'm famous. You'll be moderator still, so good for you, I guess. If I'm famous, I can pay you to moderate my channel if I'm super streamer, if I'm XQC. I just need to get there. Good lunch money. To be fair, that's pretty far away. Like, that's not now at all. This is many years, maybe. Probably going AP, but some AD should be fine. Let's go tier. Tier W start. For fun.
Those who wear armor fear.
How did I get 9? That is
Void rule
interesting.
number 1. Don't die.
I'm just ready. Unlucky. Does it make me respawn? It does. It was worth it. It's working nice. Cool. Are you watching the stream, guys? If you are, just tell me in League. It's probably easier that way. It did start lagging just now. It does seem to actually use more of your computer, by the way, if you do this. Oh, this is so much easier than all tapping into. Yeah, but I do drop frames from time to time. In game. This should be good enough. I'm gonna have to try. Am I? Was there anything I could do to help the performance? Because the CPU is being overworked a bit.